Well, look at that stunner. Absolutely stunning in that colour. I got a right wheelie fizz on. It's fizzing away. I think I want a blue one, guys. So this one's in today for mapping on the Ecutek software. It's on a stock exhaust, but it's got an induction kit, so we're going to see how we get on. Let's make some power in the mid-range. Morning, Richard. Lovely blue one for you this morning. Not seen a blue one, have we?
Why, does the colour make a difference?
Yeah, of course it does. It's rare.
I do like the colour.
Yeah, I do like the colour as well. It's gonna be, like I said at the start of this video, it's gonna be a little willy fizz. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. Do I prefer it to the white one? I think I probably do, to be honest. It is a gorgeous colour.
Your white one, because it's constantly dirty.
Yeah, all right. My white one's more of a sort of pale beige brown. Needs cleaning,
Well, it's
don't it?
definitely creamy looking colour.
Yeah, if anyone wants to volunteer, come and clean my FN2, be my guest.
It's the only time it ever gets clean when someone else does it.
I know. Well, FN2 Civic on the dyno, and we've been tuning it. It's a beautiful blue one, and I'm very happy with it.
We're almost halfway through the week.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, halfway through the week.
About halfway through the week. It's alright, isn't it?
Be alright if I slept at all this week.
Is that why you don't know what day it is?
Yeah, I'm not feeling very happy, man.
I think we'll perk up.
There's a little there's a little pressure.
Yeah, a little pressure cooker.
A little pressure. I'm no good with it.
No, don't look like pressure.
I don't.
Oh, well, no one does really, do they? Let's be honest.
But
right, so lovely blue FN2.
Oh, it is lovely.
Yeah,
it's,
I mean, we've seen, personally myself, I've only ever seen one other
yeah.
in this colour. To see him driving around the estate this morning, obviously trying to find the place. And then obviously come back. Dan said he didn't think it was the one that we were doing today.
I didn't know it was a blue one. So what a nice surprise.
Yeah, what a nice surprise. Really is a stock car. Basically is a bone stock car. It's got a cheap sort of induction kit on with a Piper filter on the end of it, a Piper Cross cone filter on the end of it. Looks like a bit of an eBay kit, induction kit, to be honest. Maybe. I mean, I'm not like entirely sure what kit it is, but it's not the best. You know, to be honest, it probably would have been better off on the stock airbox, to be honest, in this application, you know, and then maps like that. Obviously, the games are never going to be suitably impressive because obviously we've got no modifications, and obviously your first restriction is always your restriction. We talked to the customer.
That's it, NA tuning, isn't it? The quicker you can get air in, the quicker you can get air out, the more power you'll make. It's all about efficiency, isn't it?
Yeah.
And but this one is stock.
I would class it as stock. We've tuned this car as a stock car today. You know, so we saw peak numbers rise from 200 to 205, which, like you say, is not rip roaring. We gained around sort of 20 brake in the mid range, did we not?
About 20 foot-pound and about 20 brake horsepower in the mid range.
In the mid range, you can pretty much see on the graph. I mean, when you start to lower the graphs and you're studying the graphs, you start to see obviously it comes onto VTEC, it starts to make power, and then it slightly drops off, and then she obviously just continues to rise and then tabletop. So it's all about flow. You can physically even see that in the graph where it starts to flow, the exhaust fills up, and then obviously that's the end of that. We're not going to make any massive power beyond that point because it's a flow restriction. So that's where we are. We talked to the customer about mods. He doesn't want it to be particularly loud, so we talked to him about fitting the Piper manifold and sports cat.
And a Teggy with 70
And a Teggy with 70 mil, which will obviously give him the best level of flow, but we're still keeping noise down to a reasonable level, and obviously legalities.
I think that'll sound beautiful though.
Yeah, legalities for MOT. Advised that the induction kit could obviously do with being better as well, perhaps like the CPL kit or a hybrid racing kit.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously, again, we do our own kit, but it's custom made to the vehicle, so it depends obviously if he wants to get mods fitted and then just come back.
It's not something we can ship out.
It's not something we can ship out, but we can certainly make it to the car. It's that sort of thing. So should we have a look at the graph?
Yeah. I'm really happy that it's a blue one, mate. It's gonna look stunning. Oh, we've got to get a photograph of it against the wall, ain't we? Got to. Right, let's have a look at the graph.
I just did that noise just solely to annoy Richard then. Right, so as you can see, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. We've made power right across the rev range, not bad for a stock car. As you can see, we've got a thump in that mid-range there, which is going to be noticeable. And we finish on 205 brake horsepower. 175 at the wheels. Obviously, everything over wheel horsepower is a correction figure, so there is some gains there, which I'm pretty happy with because it is my favourite car of the month so far. So for us today, the code word is blue because it is lovely, isn't it? Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and we shall see you on the next one, won't we, Richard?
We will indeed.
We will indeed. Right, and about.
Life moves pretty fast.